Welcome to Daytona International Speedway, qualifying underway for the Low Drag Esports Truck Series race. Season opener for all these guys. See them all jumping out onto the racetrack. Lucas Weitzman, Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Zach Martinson, Hayden Law, David Nagel, and well, over half the field are all out there except for Cody Cleaver just chilling on the pit lane because he can. Appreciate Cody at least staggering the starts a little bit to give us extra time on the TV coverage. We'll watch Lucas roll out there and we'll check in on Mr. Brad Wilson as well. Brad, defending champion. You can tell he still has that red on the splitter and on the spoiler. That was indicators last season of the playoff drivers, and well, he's decided to keep them all. Looks good though. Lucas looks like he's gonna be the first one to start his official lap, and yes, he is according to the scoreboard. Lucas leads him on the qualifying efforts. And then Margison, then looks like Brad Wilson, Kenny Frisbee. Check in on the 11. There he is. That's number 11 Toyota out there. I'll click through some of these guys. They're all out there on track. David Nagel, very wild colors in that 86 Ford. Won't miss him out on track tonight. Hayden Law, the familiar Napa colors. Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Martin Sports, and Icon. I think he's still got Martin Sports on that one. We need to get him updated. Margison in the Uwu Market truck. Had a lot of fun with that one last season. Cody Brown heading out in his Low Drag Chevrolet. It's his 1010 Chevrolet with Low Drag as the series sponsor, sorry. Sun drop on the nose of that thing. Got yellow tape, so you see the yellow on the front of the truck. That was fun putting that together. Lucas, lap number 1. He's going to be a one and done. Puts the first lap together and pulls it off. Dave Hoytsma goes to P2, so the Hoytsma's top of the charts, father and son duo. JR Deal splits the pair. Puts his Golden Eagle Toyota second. Kenny Frisbee goes to 4th. Brad Wilson sits 5th. Stephen Farr, Coors Light truck, goes to P6. And Mike Fisher jumps above him. The old AOL scheme. Mike goes to 6th. Ethan Evers 8th. Matt Benke, the Amtrak truck, jumps all the way up to 3rd. These times are coming in every which way. We got 20 with an official lap down so far. Now 22.
Fastest lap for Wilson, 51.7.
As you get the notification there, Brad Wilson going to the top of the charts. Shenandoah Shine truck on lap number 2. Sets the quickest time, beats Lucas Weitzman, who did a one-lap strategy. Margison goes to 3rd. Stephen Farr clocks into 4th. Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Martin Sports, Team Watson set up forward, goes to the top, and then Casey Graves dethrones him. That True Speed Toyota. A lot of action going on at the top of the leaderboard. Now Mike Fisher, the AOL truck, takes over the top spot. All of these trucks using that extra lap. Lucas has fallen to 6th on the one-lap strategy. Owen Lebsack, first lap, goes P2. So it'll be interesting to see what Owen's able to do on his second lap. But on a one-lap strategy, he already has beaten Lucas Weitzman. And looks like he's going to pull it off. 00 happy with the one lap, sitting P2. Hayden goes 11th, JR Deal 12th. Looking down at the bottom of the field, we don't have 36 trucks yet. They do have a minute still to get in here. Is it possible to change any controls on the left-hand side of the wheel to the right or steer one-handed? Yes. You can. I don't know about a PS5 though. You can do all those things on the iRacing, but I don't know about PS5. This iRacing's not on PS5 yet. They're coming soon. Another console game. Jeff Verchotsky, the UCLA truck. 30 seconds left in qualifying. He takes over the top spot on his second lap. Nice effort there from Verchotsky. Brian Martin. We're trying to get some trucks on the screen here. Brian Martin just won't let me show him. No matter how many times I click on his name, it refuses to show Brian Martin on the screen. It's really pissing me off. There it goes. Man alive, that was difficult. Craftsman Toyota clocks in the top 10. His second lap. 32 trucks of our 34 put in an official lap time. Here's Joseph Burgess in the 19, and there he went. He got out on track, started a time lap. Him and Travis Martin are the only ones not to have an official lap down. 32 of our 34 trucks put a time in officially. Great job there by everyone. Let's go C2X over in the chat. Good to see. Waiting for the trucks to start gridding up on the track. Hopefully we get a quick word here with Jeff Prochatsky. There is our pole sitter. Let's see if he's hanging out in our driver chats. See if we can get a quick word. The driver of the 48. It's not up here. It's not there. It's not there. Not there. Not there. And not there. So no, we don't have a Jeff Prochatsky to talk to. So unfortunate there, but hopefully the drivers can get out on the grid and we can get our starting lineup started here. We don't have to talk to Jeff. Poor Jeff. Gets himself a pole and he's not even in the chat to talk about it. Let's go ahead and starting lineup time then. Use the time wisely since we have a large field. Here we go. Wannagoons starting lineup. Thanks to our friends in the Wannagoons. Sponsoring the starting lineup for this series here is Jake scared the crap out of me. Thanks, Jake. My God. Alright, turn that off so Jake doesn't do that again to scare the shit out of me. Jeff Prochatsky is your pole sitter in the number 48 UCLA Chevrolet. Mike Fisher starts second in the AOL Toyota. You have Owen Lebsack, the 00 Boeing machine, starts in third. Casey Graves, True Speed Toyota, rolls off fourth. Jeremy Clapper in the Martin Sports Ford starts in fifth. Brad Wilson, Shenandoah Shine Ford starts sixth. Cody Brown, the Sundrop Chevrolet, starts in seventh. Ethan Evers, Gearheads Racing Chevy, starts in eighth. Brian Martin in the Craftsman Toyota rolls off ninth. Lucas Hoytsman and his LH Design Chevrolet starts in 10th. Davis Greenwell, his TNModernVet.com, TennesseeModernVet.com Chevrolet starts in 11th. Mike Edwards, Golden Eagle Toyota starts in 12th with the 14. Marchison in the UU Market 55 Chevrolet starts 13th. Stephen Farr, the Coors Light Chevrolet in 14th. Hayden Law, the Napa Chevrolet in 15th. J.R. Deal, Golden Eagle Toyota starts in 16th. Jake Lawrence, number 68 One Punch Man Toyota starts 17th. John Nickrich, Wannagoon Chevrolet rolls off in the 18th spot. Carson Bechtel, Wannagoon Chevy in 19th. Damon Nagel in the Out Front Minnesota Ford starts in 20th. Ian Montrose, the C2X Chevy, starts 21st. TJ Floyd, the U.S. Air Force Chevrolet, starts 22nd. Cody Cleaver in the Gamebridge Chevy starts 23rd. Matt Benke, the Amtrak Chevy, in 24th. Kenny Frisbee, Wannagoon's Toyota, starts in 25th. We have Andrew Beach rolling off in 26th. Jay Much in the Raptor Chevy starts in 27th. Dave Hoytsman, the 712 Brake Chevy, in 28th. Dalton Hayes, Sherwin-Williams Chevrolet, starts 29th. Gatlin Downey in the Double Quick Chevy in 30th. Mike Deach and the 07 Cube Graphic Chevy starts in 31st. Daniel Llewellyn starts 32nd. Travis Martin 33rd. And Joseph Burgess would be starting 34th. There he is. Didn't want to say he was on track, but he is on track. Well, we got 34 trucks for you tonight. Thanks, Wannagoons, again for presenting our starting lineups. Appreciate you. And that is how we shake up here for this start of the race. Let's go ahead and look at our race analysis real quick. Say roll through turn 3. Got 70 laps. Track temps a cool 80 degrees. Mild wind at 6 miles an hour. Points go to the top 10 and halfway. We haven't heard the fuel window yet. They do have, I believe, 70% fuel in these tanks tonight. So maybe around 22, 23, maybe a little farther. And that is how things look for tonight. Field making their way towards the start-finish line. Pace trucks heading down the pit lane. Waiting for the green flag is Jeff Prochatsky and Mike Fisher. Get the green flag from Barney. We are underway on this Low Drag Truck Series season. Jeff Prochatsky and Mike Fisher going to lead us down to turn 1. Prochatsky the blue truck. Mike Fisher the black AOL truck. So far we're good. Let's see 30 of our 34 trucks drawn in. iRacing gets real mad past 30, so may have an issue. Like the back 4 trucks have an issue. A couple of drivers headed to the back. Looks like the 99 of Clapper Newell decided to get out of the Hornet's nests. Casey Graves leading the outside lane as Mike Fisher was able to clear Jeff Prochatsky and get to the bottom. Coming out of turn number 4 on the first lap. You get bonus points for leading laps here. 1 bonus point for leading any lap and 3 extra bonus points for leading most laps. I believe Casey Graves got that one by the slimmest of margins. It was very close. 10 gifted to Black Flag the 51. Ah, we do that on the birthday race, Pearl. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Lap number 2 of 70. We need to get you out here, Pearl. Or get you involved in some way. I don't know if you still race all that much, but there's plenty of things I'd like to talk to you about if you were interested. Casey Graves with the push from said 51. Brad Wilson on that high lane has Ethan Evers and Lucas Weitzman in tow. And one of the Golden Eagle trucks, I believe that one is Mike Edwards. Inside lane, that's Mike Fisher, Perchatsky, the 00 of Lebsack, and Cody Brown, and I think it's 54 Brian Martin, Mr. B-Roy over on Twitch. Don't you know, pump it up, Corey. Welcome into the chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate everybody over on Twitch and in YouTube. Good to see everybody. It's fine Thursday night. First of 15 weeks. Sidewinder action in the trucks. Thanks to our friends at Low Drag Esports. Moves farther in the back of the field. Clapper Newell once again drifting to the back. I didn't think he liked where he was. Wanted to go further back. Got to make the truck make it to the end. Let's bring in driver chat. See what we're talking about early on.
Drop down there, Travis, if you want.
Top lane starting to drift back a little bit. Looks like JR Deals abandoned the top, dropped to the bottom.
No.
Not a lot of chatter. Usually these guys are quite talkative. Thought for a moment there Mike Edwards is going to try to make it 3 wide up towards front.
Travis is having a brain aneurysm. What?
Something about Travis is having a brain aneurysm, so we're back to check on him. He's still back there. Clapper Duel's back there as well. Scoreboard gets all kinds of weird when you drop to the back of the field, so we'll go back to the front. Mike Fish continuing the lead. I always call him Mike Fish. It's Mike Fisher. Continues the lead. Casey Graves on the outside, getting a little closer. Working lap number 5 of 70. Here we go. As Lucas Weitzman jump into the outside lane. Multi-time champion and race winner in SRL. Wonder if he was cool in the nose because he didn't seem to have any intention of actually getting alongside Ethan there. He's going to peek out again. This time it looks like he's getting momentum. Mike Edwards goes with him. And they're going to go 3 wide towards the front of the field on lap number 6. Heading into turn number 1, 3 wide. Brad Wilson thought about going up to block the advances of Lucas Weitzman. Decides against it. And Lucas and Edwards try to make some progress. Hayden Lowell, always an aggressive driver. He's gone to the top to join that 3rd line. And immediately we see trucks bailing out. Margison in the 55 says no thank you. Getting away from that 3 wide at the front. Lucas Weitzman running that top lane with the push from Edwards. Out in front, heading into turn 3. See if they can get the momentum and lead this lap from the top.
I'm going to drop back here.
I hear people wanting to drop back, seeing all this 3 wide. They don't like it at all. Matt Banky using the top side to drop back. Lucas leads him into turn 1, and he's going to drop it down in front of Casey Graves in the middle lane. That leaves Hayden Lowell and Mike Edwards at the top. Middle lane's always my favorite here. The truck's trying to figure out which way they want to go back there in the back. More people dropping to the back, not liking the 3 wide up at the front. It looked like Wilson almost got inside Casey Graves. That could have been disaster, but fortunately he backed out of it, and we have a caution. Trying to get far enough back.
Good job.
Clapper Newell say good job.
I'm shocked that they wrecked at the back and not the 3x3 up front.
Travis Martin's in this.
Because we're fucking professionals up here, baby.
Travis Martin was trying to avoid that sort of situation. Oh my gosh, Clapper Newell.
I really didn't even get that sketchy.
Horse at the back of the field where we can't see anything. They had to direct back there. Just had to. Just had to. I can't see anything. Should be somebody I can see. There we go.
Not clear.
It says not clear, so I guess it was back with that group.
We've got an early contender for beef of the season.
Who's beefing, bro?
These guys were so far behind the field.
In terms of carnage, it's going to be Ian Montrose with Jeremy Clark.
You can't see Jake.
I think that total might grow for a certain individual.
And we just can't see these guys. Oh!
That's just the way it goes with him.
Well, here it
He's very
is.
quick to point it out, though, when it's other...
I don't have to let you up.
He is correct. Do not have to let him
It's
up.
fucking Thomas. Goddamn. You're fucking in the back.
Well, there it is. Ian Montrose was on the
3
flat.
points for everybody. Good job, Jeremy.
Montrose on the flat, trying to drop to the back. Clapperdoodle didn't want to let him up. And that's the result. The two hard-headed drivers coming together.
At least he didn't blame it on his force feedback.
And he just wrecked him on the pit lane. If you missed that force feedback joke, that was during the regular season. Man, they carried this beef all the way onto the pit lane. Jeez. See if anything else happened that we missed. Well, that's where we get to watch them from. All right. They get onto the pit lane. And once again, the beef rears its ugly head. See if you can watch from this angle. Montrose gives him a shot there. Cody Cleaver bounces off of him. Those two are teammates, the 1 and 2 trucks. Ganging up on the 99. Montrose gives him a shot there. Clapperdoodle brake checked him. You saw him come out of the throttle.
Oh, no.
Then Montrose just finishes him off. I heard oh no from Kenny.
There's
Frisbee.
Ian with 2 eyes, buddy.
Oh, jeez, Davis.
Davis, I fucking love you.
That joke comes from Elaine.
I don't.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Don't mind Kenny, he's just a hater.
Kenny had to drive through Ian.
I'm a professional hater. You should know this by now.
There's just so much going on. Everybody came down, except for Mike Fisher. The times don't make any sense that I'm looking at. It shows Casey Graves on pit lane for 3 seconds. I don't know how that's possible. It shows Berchotsky didn't stop at his box, but I'm sure he did. Got a 25 seconds. It shows Burgess didn't stop at his box, which is possible because there's only 16 seconds through the pit lane, so it's possible that Burgess missed the pit box. Fisher didn't pit at all. Hoytsma, a 5-second stop to fill up the gas tank. Same story for 6th place Mike Edwards on back. Brad Wilson, Hayden Lowell, Ethan Evers, Owen Lebsack, Cody Brown, Dalton Hayes, John Nickrich, TJ Floyd, Matt Benke, J.R. Deal, Damon Nagel, all taking fuel. Damon Nagel may have taken 2 tires. 8-second stop for him. Kenny Frisbee took fuel. Andrew Beach, Michael Deach, those 2 back-to-backs hard to pronounce. Jay Munch, Davis Greenwell, all fuel stops. A little bit longer stop for Daniel Wallen back at 24th. He had an 11-second stop, so he may have had a few fenders to pull out back there. We've completed 10 when we get to the stripe. Turn them loose again. Clapper, why didn't you let him up? It's true you don't have to, but sure would be nice if you did. Inside's always going to force that issue. Always. Every time. So might as well give them room. Because they're not slowing down for you. Calm before the second storm here. It's really frustrating when they wreck for 30th because we can't see it past 30th. Top half of the field was all behaving. Hayes truck heading down the pit lane. We're getting set to resume racing here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. From the driver of the 9, everybody loves their favorite JR Deal Outlaw. Mike Fish.
Damn, Dave.
That didn't take long. As soon as the replay comes out, they start screaming. Somebody missed shift back there. It looked like maybe...
What the fuck just happened?
Is that J-Munch? Yeah, the Raptor truck, J-Munch must have missed a shift or something. He just dropped like a rock. Lap 11 of 70. We got Dalton Hayes looking up through the middle.
Yeah, that was weird.
Dalton's going to clear the 0-0. Lebsack able to get back in line in front of TJ Floyd and Damon Nagel.
Hey, Steven, you like bushes?
Hell no.
Now Hayden Lowell's trying to go up in the middle. He gets between Brad Wilson and Mike Edwards. Now he gets squeezed up by that white truck. So who that was? Perhaps the Joseph Burgess machine. Yeah, it was Joseph Burgess in the 19. It's getting wild up towards the front already. Mike Edwards all by himself at the top lane. Someone's bailing out. That is Joseph in the 19. He's seen enough. Getting out of the Hornet's nest, dropping out of the front of the pack. Owen Lebsack now helping Dalton Hayes, who just shuffled Lebsack out. That's awkward.
Come on down in front of me, Mo.
3 wide a little bit farther behind as well. See who that is through the middle. It's Amtrak machine of Matt Benke. As Damon Nagel was outside and 51 of Wilson was inside. They get 2 wide 2 up at the front. Things in the middle of the pack still very sketchy. There's Davis Greenwell in the white truck at the top. Now he's going to go underneath Damon Nagel, try to take it 3 wide through the middle. Davis Greenwell never one to ride, always on attack mode. Now back to 2x2. We're just staying in the draft back here. We're trying to check in on the other trucks behind him. Check in on Dave. Daniel Wall and Dave Hoytsma completely lost the pack. Could be why they were angry on the radio. Clapper Newell still sits on the pit lane. I'm looking for Travis Martin. They don't get fast repairs, so Martin may be done. And that could be why we can't see Martin. Just as we come back, looks like 3 wide once again at the front of the field. Is that Davis, 51 of Wilson, and 14 of Edwards all the way at the top. TJ Floyd, oh my gosh, the 0-0 and the 47 through the middle. And Dalton Hayes drifted it up towards Mike Edwards. Had to scare him. Oh, Hayden gets a little bump from Casey Graves, gets him sideways. Graves lifts to give him room to get back in. Then Lucas gets into Graves. Then Lucas gives Casey room to get back in. Inside line. Dealing with some checkups there. Oh, that's J-Munch into the outside wall. It's the 69 truck, the Raptor machine. Gets up and into the outside wall. Probably had help, because that's a weird place to get the wall without help. TJ Floyd all by himself now in the sucker hole. See if anyone fills the gap or just lets him drop back. Still hanging tough in that middle lane. Not dropping quickly despite all the other lanes having more help. Oh, Davis Greenwell, big slide. Drops it down in the middle lane. Yup.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Appreciate you with the sub there. Welcome on in. Dalton Hayes leads that lap. Gets an extra bonus point for his season. As you see the 99 rejoining him straight out of the pit lane, scaring the crap out of people. Just hoping he doesn't Kevin LePage the field. Owen Lebsack sitting there strong in that second spot. The Neckrich there is that's Neckrich.
I feel like this car is a fucking iPad game or some shit.
Andy only does
I cannot
GT3.
feel it. I'm just gonna ride around and maybe try for one after.
I think Davis just really long-windedly says he can't really feel what the truck's doing, and he's just gonna ride. which is an odd thing for him to do because it goes against all of his nature. He's very aggressive. Especially on super speedways. He likes to be at the front on these things. Check in on John. He's got a nice truck too. I like the paint scheme on it. Riding 14th. There he is. Rocking orange machine outside lane. About the 7th or 8th one back. Now we got him going 3 wide again towards front. Wilson with 20 of Davis going to the top line. Mike Edwards going to fill the gap in the middle. Outside lane keeps fighting amongst itself. Well, we haven't seen a lot of change towards the front. Edwards then pops out on TJ Floyd.
Got lappers up here, guys.
I think get back single file or double file as they approach lap traffic.
This week at Daytona.
Go on board with 20 of Davis Greenwell and see how this all plays out. You don't want to look right at him. We want to look at this one. Looks like the lap traffic's gone to the inside lane, way out of the way. It's your 10th place truck. Let's drop back a little further. Gatlin Downey, the double quick Chevrolet. Looking ahead at the field. John Neckrich directly ahead. Cody Cleaver, we're kind of single file back here. Kenny Frisbee, the first one on the high lane. He's gone to the bottom, so 21 trucks, kind of 2 by.
I'm getting hot, Casey.
Yeah, I figured you're probably getting close.
I don't know what kind of trucks the low drag crew unloaded this week, but these guys can't handle themselves.
It's these damn low drag motors by it going too fast.
I don't know. All I'm saying is this load drag was that went on the truck and how this thing handles like absolute dog spot.
Dang.
These low drag chassis with low time motors are not doing so hot.
Hey, I want out of here. If I can get out, I want to. I'm not gonna struggle like this, but I want out.
Yeah, I never pulled down running fifth at Daytona. That's what I did earlier.
Having an issue over on the Twitch. Some kind of stream key issue going on over
Please
there.
don't push me. I'm gonna wreck. I'm trying to get out of here.
Davis Greenwell really not happy with this truck at all.
Push him.
Wilson looking at the outside again. Keeping that 51 up against the wall. They're 3 wide again. Oh! Dalton Hayes in the 4 of Casey Graves made door-to-door contact there. Welcome those of you that are watching on the Twitch. Move over to YouTube. Sorry about that. Never had that issue before, but Twitch is having some kind of issue. The drivers are going 3-4 to get turned. Casey Graves finally happened. It's been trying to wreck for about 10 laps. Man, oh man. Casey Graves getting the worst of that. Dalton Hayes getting up on 2 wheels.
I just did a fun little spinaroo.
I'm gonna take tires, any damage I might get. I'm gonna take it all now. I'm gonna turn the engine down because I can't hear this thing fucking handling like shit. This thing's fucking motoring right now.
Davis never one to not want to hear his own voice.
My fault, Casey. I saw the guy drop down in front of you, and I just tried to check up and got you molecular. That's 100% on me.
Let's see if we agree.
Nah, that's all good. We got bottled up. There wasn't much anybody could do.
Casey, where are you at? You gotta come all the way up back.
Yeah, I found I had a excursion to the grass.
Wilson comes out in front of Casey, and TJ Floyd gets in the back of Casey at the same time. Check in on Dalton here. Turns down into Dalton. Dalton gets up in the air.
Okay, I'm waiting on
Locks the brakes.
56.
The blue truck's catching the outside wall there. I think that was the 07 of Deech. Looks like Dalton's going to be okay. I don't think anything hit him. Once again, having issues with cameras not letting us show what we wanted to show.
Hey, that was jumbled up.
Those of you that were watching on the Twitch, thank you for going over to the YouTube. We appreciate you. See, Roddy's made his way over. Every time I try to relaunch the Twitch over there, it's just not doing anything. But the YouTube is working, so we'll hang in there with the YouTube. Everybody on pit lane.
I was waiting for someone to pass me as I was going in pit lane.
Need a cigarette after that one.
Pit lane, a very busy place. We're in our split on the side, so you can see your favorite drivers outside the top 20.
Can the 6 get a black flag clear for passing under yellow? He was waiting for somebody and they never came.
Rip Swift. Rip Swift.
YouTube's still up.
Thank you.
Get everybody where they're supposed to be.
I appreciate the push in there, Owen. That was pretty good. I was amazed that you weren't getting hot. You're hot. I mean,
You got a wife.
so?
Yeah, you were doing pretty good getting off the bottom there, so I could stay cool in the corners. I was near the red, but then I got taken out in this red, which is unfortunate, but oh well.
How much damage did you get there, Owen?
It was only like 55 seconds, but it's rear damage. It's not all repaired, so I'll have a little bit of drag.
It should keep up if it's only 55.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, all right. 10 laps in the caution. 10 laps in the caution. See a theme going here.
How bad was your car, though?
Just streaming on YouTube tonight as the Twitch has decided to take a
I
shit.
only had like 6 or 7 seconds worth of damage, surprisingly.
No, I had 40 from hitting, I guess from hitting you.
Yeah, I only got hit by you, thankfully. No one else hit me for us wrecking at the front. It was pretty good avoidance by everybody.
All you gotta do to chat over in the YouTube is just hit that subscribe button at the top. Then you'll be able to chat away. Those of you that came in on the YouTube, can't really fix that midstream. But hi, thank you for coming over. Sorry about the Twitch trash. I don't know what's going on there, but it popped up something about our stream queue is broken and disappeared. Won't let me log back in on it. We're still live over on the YouTube. We'll make work over there until we can try after the race, try and get it all figured out. Back working for tomorrow would be great. 24 laps on the scoreboard here.
Your right side and your rear looks fine. Casey, I'm not sure about the left side though.
I just had left front, but I fixed it.
Through the field here, Jake Lawrence. Jake's got J Munch behind him. Looks like Daniel Wallen is there.
It's all good, it happens.
I don't care where Jordan Burgess is, I don't see him. Anyway, back up to the front, green flag in the air. Brad Wilson gets the jump on everybody. I think he may have wanted to try and string the field out a little bit. He'll move up to the top, leave Hayden by himself down there, trying to pull along Brian Martin. Martin's just about cleared Hayden. Hayden's got the short way around by himself, though. He's waiting for help. TJ Floyd trying to catch up there. Hayden's moving up to try and side draft the 54 of Brian Martin. Doesn't really work in his favors. He still doesn't have any help. TJ Floyd, the only one willing to work with Hayden here. Everyone else just leaving him. Ethan's going to drop down in front of him, try to get Kenny Frisbee up out of position, and does. Kenny's going to lead the high lane. And Mike Edwards, Golden Eagle truck, trying to close in on Kenny. Inside lane single file is going to be Wilson, Martin, Bechtel, and Evers. And side by side is 56. Brian Martin caught the apron there and about wrecked. Saw Ethan Evers bail on that inside line as a result. Brian Martin, second truck inside lane, just about crashed there. Kenny Frisbee in the 11 truck right behind Ethan Evers.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Zach.
Oh, Brian Martin catches the apron again. It's getting scary up there. It's like they're getting kind of spread out towards the back of the field. Check back there a little bit. The guy's trying to get single file and ride, make some laps. Jake Lawrence, Jay Munch, both back there. Daniel Wallen appearing out of nowhere. Trying to see if we got the guys outside the top 30. The 19's on the pit lane. Joseph Burgess. For Jeff Verchotsky, I don't think he's still connected. Clapper Newell is several laps down, and Travis Martin is out.
Damn sure you are.
Thanks, Jake. I appreciate that.
Update on the guys that you don't get to see up towards the front very much. Oh, contact. Teammates Carson Bechtel and Kenny
buddy,
Frisbee.
I love you, but dude, tighten up the grip on that wheel.
He needs to actually relax.
I'm trying to chase Ethan around. It's not working.
Don't chase him. Hold the truck straight.
Andrew, if you were saying something to me, I didn't hear what you said.
I said I usually love racing around you, but I'm so tired of hearing certain days on top of you, days on top of you, days on top of you, days on top of you.
Oh, you love it.
That's funny.
You have got to be
Ooh, that makes John Nickrich almost made contact.
You just almost wrecked the fucking field.
Anger.
You can actually bitch at your teammates for that. Hayden came up and I had to slow down.
No, I'm bitching at you for going in a one truck with Jeff and almost wrecking me. Fuck you.
Wow.
I didn't realize trying to cover a lane made you hang right. Like, I'm sorry then, apparently.
Came up a mile off the top lane, my brother.
Yeah, I came up a lot because otherwise if you didn't, you're going to be the dumbass that makes it 3 wide and wrecks the field. And you're going to do it again.
Is it just like natural brain rot when we get to Thursdays? Like, it's just like everyone's just giving up.
Somebody said brain rot.
That car will be hot. And Cody, you drew the short end of the stick. Like after a week of Daytona, everyone's over it.
Hey, lap truck, just a heads up, you are 3 wide here, so. Let's make it 4 wide, boys. Woohoo!
Top truck got down apron, thankfully. That was going to be bad if they didn't. Holy shit.
I don't make contact with you, Lucas, unless Hayden comes up, so you can...
Take some fucking ownership, dude. Shut the fuck up and race.
Wow.
I understand, but I'm telling you, I'm pissed about the 3 wide, not that we made contact. That was a bullshit move on that point.
Bro, I helped out, come on.
These guys just don't know when to hush.
Just shut up and drive.
Mike Edwards gets that lap led.
Shut up and drive, drive, drive.
It's a great song. Mike Edwards, Brad Wilson at the front of the field, 14 and 51. Lucas Hoyt with Brian Martin in row 2.
You guys race like Penelope von Schweetz.
All over the place and hyped up on sugar. Not sure I understand that one.
Let's make it 3 wide again.
Feuer beef. I'm not even halfway in this race, and these guys sound like they've been racing for a full season. It's going to be a wild one, folks. Season 11 of the Low Track Truck Series. 9 laps since we turned them loose.
SRL has a huge community issue of talking when we shouldn't be. Especially on the bitching side. Me included.
I'm going to say, you're doing it right now.
I'm glad you said you included. You sexy bitch.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
Thank you, Daniel.
They call me MILB. Man, I love bitching.
Yeah, let's Davis Greenwell about go into the pit lane for a moment. The one that was just talking.
Dave prefers Bill. Damn, I love fishing.
I'm scared if you can talk at this point. These guys are just mid-season form on race 1. The truck's coming down the back stretch. Got the 3 wide going with Gatlin Downey now at the top. Davis just realized John Meckrich is in here. Ryan Martin leaving a gap up there to Wilson and Edwards. Edwards has a particularly strong speed weeks going. He's won in sidecar. He's won Monday, I think, or Tuesday. One of those days. I don't know. It was not Wednesday, I can confirm. He won recruitment maybe Saturday. He's on the tear. Down the backstretch they go. Almost time for the halfway points to go out. End of lap 35 is when that will happen. 1.5 more laps. Not even a half as they roll through 3 and 4. Outside lane drifting back a little bit. We are on the halfway lap. Into this lap, top 10 will get points. Inside lane, big checkup. Saw several hard contacts. The advantage outside lane is Ethan Evers trying to push up to Lucas Weissman. Damon Nagel popping out.
See, now you're trying to do it again, Aiden.
Dalton never wanted to let go.
Yes, I am. I'm glad we can agree.
I like Fortnite.
Every time the truck
I'm not
beside
supposed
Hayden.
to go for stage points there. I've got it.
Look, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. You are the next to last person I trust in a 3-wide situation.
I guess the other one's Clapper.
Staying with you at Super Speedways, buddy. How many wrecks have you been in this week?
Oh, yeah,
All right.
I'm third to last.
Well, there's your points for halfway. We're listening to the beef between Hayden and Dalton.
Guys, either run too wide or crash.
Crash!
We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. Oh.
Kenny telling Davis to shut the fuck up. Everyone's angry. Way too much talking. These guys need to only say what they need to
Ryan,
say.
are you killed?
Say everything else on like your Twitch stream or something. Let's go hear it later. Gatlin Downey split out 3 wide by himself. Oh my god, Kenny Frisbee slid up right in front of him. That's almost another huge wreck. It's like they're trying to wreck. Like actively trying really hard to wreck. But hey, we made it past halfway, so there's something. We're making progress. Gatlin Downey and Dalton Hayes are all now 3 wide.
TJ, when we get to the back, I'm bailing. There's too many people up here I don't trust.
Simple.
Yeah, as promised, Hayden bails out of it.
I'm hot, hot.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to give you guys clear.
Ethan and Dalton nearly made contact, the 8 and the 47. Trucks in the middle are kind of all over the place. Lucas, I think, is doing it the side drafts, and then Ethan's trying to just stay lined up with Lucas, and he was darting every which way. He just may have made contact with the 54 there. Kenny Frisbee slides up the hill, pushes Dalton Hayes and the 05 of Gatlin Downey up to the fence. Middle line is scary. This is why you drive the track and don't chase the truck in front of you.
Someone in my chat just got this. Anybody know what that means?
Didn't even hear what he said. Oh! Damon Nagel hits the wall. Nagel in that 86 Trevor Project truck was trying to run that high lane and hit the wall by himself. Drops back down into line in the second groove. Leaves Gatlin Downey and Dalton Hayes to the top again. John Neckrich in the 6 has made his way up into the top 10. Running beside TJ Floyd at the moment.
Oh, thank you, Lucas. My car can breathe.
Lucas moves up to the top, and Ethan getting some air on the nose of that 8. Oh my god! Kenny, once again, chasing the truck in front of him. He's way up the hill. Oh! Brian Martin bounces off of the middle truck there, and he heads towards the grass. Don't know if he'll keep enough speed here to stay with these last trucks. He's trying. It's making it worse, I think. He avoided the pit lane entirely, though, so he doesn't get a black flag at least.
Sorry, Ian, I just wanted out.
He's running out of that 3 wide. He's falling back to 15th. Dalton Hayes up in the middle again. Gatlin Downey to the outside.
2 wide or 3 wide?
Answer is 3.
Cody, do you want a spot down?
Catching a lap truck again. Hopefully they know they're 3 wide. Kenny Frisbee looks to the outside of Ethan Evers. Gatlin Downey eventually going to get to his tailgate and start pushing. Gatlin Downey bounces off the fence coming out of turn number 2. You saw the sparks fly. Brad Wilson through the middle here. Going to take the lead away with Carson Bechtel in tow. They both drop to the bottom. That leaves Kenny Frisbee alone in the top lane. Kenny Frisbee suddenly, without any help, have to drop back into the field. Slots in behind Gatlin Downey. Now that middle groove is led by Ethan Evers once again. Truck giving him the push now looks to be John Neckrich in the 6.
Hey, Davis, I'm just here to push, buddy. Nothing else.
Yeah, you're good. I'm chill.
A lot of trucks starting to chill. We're 20 laps into this fuel
I'm
run.
not trying to block if you're getting that idea. I just can't drive this piece of shit.
No, you're good, brother.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone complain about handling this much in a truck on a super speedway before. TJ Floyd nearly making contact with the outside lane as the outside lane was trying to side draft. Only 5 trucks left on that outside lane, so pit stops starting to lurk in. We hit lap 21 on these fuel tanks. It's becoming reality that these guys are inching towards those green flag pit stops. Work their way up turn number 2. Brad Wilson jumps up to the top, block the high line. Ethan Eber's going to have to give him a push. You see all the trucks lined up on the inside lane. That's a result of the fuel stops coming soon.
Well, that boy wrecking up front.
Seven laps to go. Still the top 27 trucks in this lead pack. All the way back to Casey Graves in 27th. Matt Benke on the lead lap has lost the draft and in danger relatively soon of going a lap down. There you see Matt Benke's truck at the end of that shot. Looks like Kenny Frisbee getting to the bottom line, filling up a gap. 4 trucks left on that outside lane as fuel stops loom. 22 laps and counting. See if anyone peels off here. And we do get some. That's Mike Edwards. 14 truck. Probably going to bring the 10 tenths crew with him. And there he is. J.R. Deal, Cody Brown, Jake Lawrence, Zach Margison, and the 69 of Joel Munchell. So all the 10 tenths crew, plus Matt Benke hitting the pit stops. Everyone made it in. It looked like relatively clean. We'll keep an eye and see if any of the stops go long. Guess 10 tenths feels like they're either in their window or they were going to have to pit again anyway. They have 25 to go. And they pit on lap 22. And they have fuel for like the caution laps in there, so that's awkward. I have no idea what Gigglefits is doing over there. Three trucks still trapped on the top line. Now Damon Nagel gets down. See if we have any other takers here. Doesn't seem so. Still 21 trucks in this lead pack, so the only 6 that pit were these guys plus Matt Benke. And 10 tenths crew.
Yellow would be great right now.
Here comes the pits. Here comes the rest of the field to catch this group. Yellow.
Tire.
Oh, yellow would be great for those trucks that pit, actually, because they're not a lap down yet. If they don't get their shit together, it's going to be dangerous for them. Fisher gets down into the bottom lane. I think Fisher pit. Fisher came straight from the racetrack to the pit lane.
Like it's raining in turn 1.
There it is, Mike Fisher, all by himself. 23 laps complete, 23 to go. He split it in half. He brought the AOL truck to the pit lane, but without any drafting partners. That is very ill-advised. He will come out with no draft help. Oh my gosh.
51, 59, 6, and 11 are going in.
Comes a lot of the front of the field.
It's me and you, TJ. I'll push you.
Oh, there's Davis wrecking it. He collects John Neckrich, bounces off the 00.
Unreal.
Looked like Kenny Frisbee may have been spun.
I've got 1 gallon. I can make it one more lap if we can.
So quite a big pile up here. This may be advantage 10 tenths.
4 left.
Advantage 10 tenths and the trucks that stayed on track.
I'll probably come next time. Not this time, next time.
So ungood pit entry. Everyone trying to get back out. Keep an eye on who got penalties and who didn't. There's the 19 on track. That's the lap down machine. Race leader TJ Floyd. He's going to go on by again.
I'm going to be at like nothing when we come to pit here.
There's Lebsack and Bechtel. Let's look in for the 10 tenths crew. They're starting to come through. There they are. Plus Matt Benke. Matt 1 lap down. We're catching Casey Graves. Graves is the 14th place truck.
Give me some loving, baby.
I'm going to get by Casey pretty easy. Check in on TJ. Here he is. He's trying to use these guys to actually draft around. Brad Wilson's the first truck that's completed pit cycle. Has no drafting help. He has John Neckrich, Lebsack, and Bechtel. And a bit of a gap back to Downey. Then Ian Montrose, Ethan Evers, Dalton Hayes. Then you have Mike Fisher, Hayden Law. Fisher pitting by himself. Actually worked out for him.
Come on, why are you pushing into the corner?
I had no idea that we had caught Bradley already.
Well, all right. Brad Wilson. TJ Floyd on the pit lane coming out now, so he will get flashed by the whole field here. As they are coming in a hurry out of the tri-oval. A lot of two truck tandems going on. All of them right within draft of one another all the way back through about 19th. So we should see a 19 truck pack file up here as we get closer to the end. TJ Floyd rolling off the pit lane. I think he'll be able to stay in the pack. Clapper Newell, I don't think, will. And you got a bit of a gap back to that group further back. Check in for penalties. I don't see any stops over 40 seconds. Oh, there it is. Brad Wilson gets turned up into the air. Goes to 51. Ethan Evers and Brad Wilson come together. Cautions out. Carson Bechtel is in it. Lucas Hoyce was sliding through the grass, but I don't think he hit anything.
There's nothing I can do.
Goodness gracious.
I'm going to need a black flag clear because I went down the pit lane.
It's Ethan Evers. Let's see if we can get the...
Yeah, the next time you do that, TJ, I'm not going to lift. You can't just...
Well, that's not the one we want.
You can't just lift after that.
Oh my gosh, shut up. I'm at that point tonight where I just can't handle the drivers bitching anymore. Let's see what happens. Dalton Hayes behind Ethan Evers. They're 3 wide here. Gatlin Downey on the inside. The 6 of Neckrich and the 8 of Ethan Evers come together. See if that's the 8 going down, the 6 coming up, or a little bit of both. Ethan's really low there, and I think Neckrich thought he'd be a little higher. That gets Brad Wilson up on 2 wheels. Nearly got that truck up into the air. And Lucas Hoyce was sliding through there. I don't think he hits anything. Just slides through the grass. Pretty impressive. Not a lot of hard hits other than Brad Wilson's, I don't think. Let's go along with the 51 here. It's up on 2 wheels. Even Brad Wilson doesn't hit that much. Just gets up in the air. Most of these trucks ought to be okay. Just watch the Carson Bechtel machine. Wow. Looks like Neckrich goes up a little bit. Ethan Evers comes down a little bit. Kind of a 50-50 deal. And then the 6, the 59, and 47 all sandwiched together. Ian Montrose does a really good job of avoiding that. Oh my gosh, that's scary. All those trucks sneaking through on the high side. Let's go back and watch this one from the one truck. Probably not gonna get there quick enough. Yeah, we will. There's a truck on his side. Truck spinning there. Another one going across. Wild. We can make it to the end, so no one has to pit. And so who just got the lucky dog there? But they went flying back to get it. I think it's Matt Benke. It is. So Matt gets back on the lead lap. 28 trucks on our lead lap. Wild. Gatlin Downey leads in the 05 double quick Chevrolet. I gave him a truck with the new banners, I think. No, I didn't. That's the one truck I forgot to do. That's why he's running the old ones. So it's my fault. Blame me. Sorry, Gatlin. Had so many to do. Dalton Hayes in second. Ian Montrose third. Mike Fisher in fourth. Then Mike Edwards. Let's have a chat with, well, let's see if Gatlin's in there. And I'll talk to him about it. See if he's hanging out. He was. And I don't see him. Not up there. Is he down farther? Oh no. I don't see Gatlin anywhere. Oh, we're going to talk to him for leading, but not hanging out anywhere. I've heard enough of Dalton tonight, so I'm not going to interview him. Let's go grab Ian. Ian, DG, you got a copy?
Hello.
Hello. Well, that was interesting. You had trucks going every which way around you through that wreck, and you avoided every one of them. That was cool.
Yeah, it's impressive I avoided it considering I closed my eyes and just sort of hoped that... So,
Perfect.
yeah, we've had an up and down race, man. It's been crazy. Yeah. Amazed that we are where we are, so, hey.
You still got 17 laps to fuck it up. Don't worry.
Shit, yeah, I don't need that much. I can do it in one, dude. We'll be fine.
Well, since you're here, let's ask you what happened with the clapper on the backstretch there. Looked like you were just dropping to the back of the pack, and he didn't want to give you room to get back up, and you didn't like it very much.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to wreck him or anything. It just I clipped the apron and then it spun me, and then I didn't even know. I was trying to figure out who else I caught. I didn't know it was Travis until I saw the message and he left. So apologies to him. Yeah, it was 3 wide racing at the front. And it freaked me out. So Cody and I wanted to get back, but just couldn't merge for one reason or another. People were making it difficult to merge back in, but it is what it is. You learn from mistakes like that. So it is what it is. But apologies to Travis nonetheless. I did not want to wreck him. So
10-4, we find ourselves up in the 3rd spot. Pretty wild to be able to see the pace truck, you know.
Yeah, we've got some fast people in the front here too, so we'll see what we can do. We've got some friends up here as well, so yeah, everything's playful.
Yeah, you got the teammates around you. Cody Cleaver in 6th. You got a couple of others up there, so you should be in good shape here to fight for it. Good luck.
Yep. Thank you.
You Montrose in the one truck letting us chat since Gatlin Downey's not here, and Dalton Hayes we've heard enough from tonight. So went and talked to 3rd place Ian Montrose. Why not? Gatlin Downey, the 05 Double Quick Chevrolet is your leader. Dalton Hayes, Montrose, Fisher, Edwards, Cleaver, Graves, Deal, Brown, and Farr. Stephen Farr, I haven't talked about him much tonight in that Coors Light Chevrolet. Made his way up into the top 10. I think he's eager to get going now. The top 12 stay out here. Michael Deach and Kenny Frisbee, 11th and 12th. Then everyone else came back down and topped off the tank at least, including Margison and Munchell. Then a lot of damage repair after that, 30 seconds or more for most of the pit stops beyond there. So 12 trucks felt like they were good enough to stay out, take the track position, and try to get it to the end. 16 laps to go when we get the green flag in the Low Drag Esports Truck Series, and we are back underway at Daytona Beach, Florida. Gatlin Downey, Dalton Hayes leading us off to turn number 1. Takes about a full lap to get these engines back up to full speed. 2 truck not really giving much assistance on that high lane. Big gap from him to Fisher. Normally the outside lane gets a really good advantage coming off of turn 2 if they're all hooked up, but that 3rd truck being back a little bit is not going to help that matter. JR Deal bails in that top, drops inside between Cody Brown and 57 of Stephen Farr. Kenny Frisbee going to stay on that top lane, try to make some hay. Pulls up behind the 2 of Cody Cleaver. So you got Hayes, Fisher, Cleaver, and Frisbee on the top. Gatlin Downey, Montrose, Edwards, Graves, Brown, and Deal on the inside line. All the 10-10 trucks lined up on that inside lane. Got 3 of them down there. $15 laps to go. Daytona Beach. Looks like we have 28 trucks in this lead pack on the lead lap, plus a couple of lappers. Started with 34. Still a pretty good contingent of trucks for a no fast repairs kind of race. A lot of guys still in this. To be honest, I'm quite impressed. Dalton Hayes, Gatlin Downey battle for the race lead. Montrose lined up behind Hayes. Going to do something bold and unmute the driver chat and see if they've calmed down any.
So.
This could be a great idea. This could be a terrible idea. We'll find out together. Mike Fisher has cleared Dalton Hayes. Will they both drop to the bottom? They do. Gatlin Downey and Mike Fisher out the front of the pack. That leaves the 2 of Cody Cleaver, the 11 of Kenny Frisbee, and the 55 of Margison, and the 97 of Hoitzman, and the 56 of Lowell on the outside, trying to get that outside line organized.
You're welcome.
Brian Martin's back there as well, along with the 51 of Wilson.
App State, brother. Hell yeah. Go Appalachia.
App State.
Moonshine and shit.
Oh, Mike Fisher jumps out from Gatlin Downey back to the top, up in front of Cody Cleaver. Thought he'd get more of a run than he did. Usually Gatlin Downey would have to take a while to recover and get a push from Dalton Hayes, but Dalton got there pretty quick. Are we looking 3 wide? We are. Hayden Lowell outside Lucas Hoitzma. Mid-pack there, Lucas has the push from Brian Martin. They've split Hayden to the top. No one wanting to work with him. Hayden singled out by himself.
Just don't look to your outside. That's what happened.
Hayden making progress. Has gotten up to the 55.
No.
Lucas seeming like he was hesitant to go up there, but has gone up there. Now it's left Margison leading the middle lane. Now Fisher and the 2 come down. Margison drops all the way to the bottom. Now Brian Martin's in that middle. We are going 3 wide with 12 to go. Kenny Frisbee's dropped down. Cody Cleaver then came down, and Frisbee went back up to push Fisher. Ooh, they're getting out of shape. Inside line came up the hill big time. Until that was in the wall. Carson Bechtel, I think, the 59 truck. Right on the fence. There's Ian Montrose popping out. Looks like Mike Edwards going to go with him. They move to the middle lane. Kenny Frisbee still pushing Mike Fisher at the top. Those 2 Toyotas working together. Lucas Hoitzman behind Frisbee. Frisbee bounces it off the wall right in front of Lucas. They go 4 wide. Lucas gets on top of him. And we're going to have our caution with 11 to go. Kenny Frisbee getting up and into the outside wall, and a big carnage behind. Trucks just scattered everywhere. Daniel angry about losing a lucky dog there. Let's see what happened to Kenny Frisbee. Bring out our drones once again. He gets into the fence. Right behind 30 of Mike Fisher. Gets it into the fence and it just kind of grabs it. Lucas cuts underneath him to avoid him instead of check up, because that can go horribly. At least the 4 wide has a chance of success, but did not work out. I think Lucas just alt F forward right in the middle of the wreck. I don't even blame him after that. Carson Bechtel is in it. John Nickridge gets turned around. I think he gets the nose into the wall. Davis Greenwell for low drag going around. Who is that stopped? Back that up for a second. 19. Joseph Burgess. He might be 4 laps down, but that was a heck of a move to stop and not destroy that truck. Of course, we can't see it. There we go, right at the end. We've seen a lot of people just pile in there at the end. Fortunately, not one of them there. Let's watch Andrew Beach. He's up in the 3rd lane here, outside Matt Benke. Behind TJ Floyd. They're starting to wreck. May have gotten a piece of TJ Floyd in the left rear, but otherwise gets through there pretty unscathed. I'll call that a success. Looks like Davis Greenwell is bailed out of here as well. Let's see how Neckridge makes it through. Then we'll check in on Benke. Except JR Deal may have escaped that one. Let's check in on the 9 truck. It was very close. It's a little contact in the door. I don't think that's going to hurt him too much. Let's watch it one more time. Nagel gets turned down into him, but it wasn't in the right front. It was actually in the door, so JR Deal ought to be okay. Daniel Wallen's still got the lucky dog, according to what he just said. That's exactly what happened. Cody Brown was ahead of it, so he didn't get to see much. TJ Floyd right in the middle of it. Let's see what happens to TJ. He goes through the blue cone. Oh my gosh. This is right to Andrew Beach. And 35 of Matt Benke. They both got TJ Floyd's back bumpers. They checked up. A lot of trucks popping a motor there. Oh my gosh. That had to be a cool in car. Let's back it up a little further and watch on board this truck.
Hey, you know that your not working?
Does who know what does, huh?
Your broadcast stream is off, brother.
Which one?
On Twitch.
Yes, I know. And I posted the link to the YouTube, and the YouTube's working.
Okay, we didn't know that. My fault. couple people were talking about it in my chat, so my fault.
No, he was actually asking.
Hey, what page car at?
Exit 4.
Ian Montrose, Gatlin Downey, Mike Edwards, Dalton Hayes, Cody Cleaver, your top 5. Casey Graves, Mike Fisher, Brian Martin, Hayden Lull, Brad
Cheers,
Wilson,
everybody.
J.R. Deal saying cheers, everybody, back in 13th.
In the
Marcus
middle of
11th.
night.
Cody Brown, J.R. Deal,
Cheers, JR.
Michael Beach, Jake Lawrence, Owen Lebsack, Andrew Beach, Matt Benke, Carson Bechtel. Bechtel with a minute 12 repairs, heading back out there to eat.
Hey, 07, I think you're supposed to be in Highline.
Daniel Wallen in 20th. I believe he was the lucky dog. John Nickers 21st. Davis Greenwell 22nd. TJ Floyd 23rd. J Munch 24th. Stephen Farr sitting on the pit lane 25th. Showing one lap down for that 57 truck. I think Kenny Frisbee, Lucas Weismar out 26th, 27th. Ethan Evers seems to be done. I don't see Damon anymore. So Joseph Burgess could pick up a few more spots. Currently showing 30th. And Jeremy Clapper Newell 7 laps down. And 31st. Those trucks could potentially move up to 26th and 27th if things go well for them. Lights out on our pace truck.
Car is way down on power, requesting a EOL.
Lined up 22nd. There's only 2 lead lap trucks behind you. You'll be fine. Should be fine. They about reckon at the back of the field. Rolling out turns 3 and 4. We'll give them 7 laps. Try and figure this thing out. Just making me double take because the colors of the 2 and the 43 are about the same. See a yellow, black, and blue truck, and I'm like, oh, it's one of those 2. Pace truck heading down pit lane. It's going to be Downey and Montrose to the front row. Green flag back in the air. We are back underway at Daytona Beach. Montrose the slight advantage.
No, I didn't do.
Already 3 wide. Brian Martin immediately to the top. A 54 Craftsman truck, red and black top side. Has pushed from the 51 of Wilson. Dalton Hayes wants to go get in that 3rd lane, get the push from Brian Martin. Shuffles out Gatlin Downey. Hayes is now clear of the middle lane. He could drop down if he chooses. He's thinking about it. Too late now. He got clear, but he did not get down. Now the outside line drifting back. The 2 Cody Cleaver may have just tagged the 5 in the door, the 05. Gatlin Downey. Middle of the track, I believe that's Owen Lebsack. 00. Catching up to Dalton Hayes through the middle with TJ Floyd pushing. Outside line now, Brian Martin, 51 of Wilson, 59 of Bechtel, the 6 of Neckridge.
Did I get too high there, Brian? Or what happened?
Dalton Hayes trying to figure what happened. They're looking to go 4 wide. Thank goodness someone dropped down and covered that. Hayden now moving all the way to the top lane behind Cody Brown. The guys are very indecisive of what lane they want to be in, and it could put them 4 wide if they keep doing that. You need to make a decision and not be so drifty. At the stripe, 5 laps to go from Daytona.
Andrew, middle or bottom. One of the two, please.
What I'm saying. Kind of need to pick one.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Casey Graves leaving that top lane with Cody Brown and Hayden Lull in tow. Downey has Dalton Hayes and Lebsack in the middle. Bottom line, Ian Montrose, Mike Edwards. 52 of Cleaver, 43 of Fisher. And they are getting really packed together now, my goodness. Oh, there they go. Gatlin Downey gets up on his side into Casey Graves. Oh my goodness, that is most of the field getting piled in here at the start-finish line.
If you guys are in the middle, you can't pin the guy on the outside of the wall.
We gotta let pace cut back. Everybody back off.
Huge wreck, and that is the big one, and just about everybody in it. Montrose made it out. Edwards, Cleaver, a bit of gap to
Chris, I
Jake
want you to go on
Lawrence.
board with me, and it's a perfect teaching tape on why we hit the brakes when we see a wreck.
Well, we're going to fire chase to see if Jake.
I got caught in unsafe pit entry trying to slow it down.
Look at Jake. Wow. Alright, let's try to find Hayden. Let's see what him talking about.
I thought you were gonna get caught up in that line.
Alright, Hayden's right at the top. Coming on turn 4. Trial is where all the shit goes down. There is the tag. Yeah, and Downey.
Well, y'all love next to each other.
Hayden just watching all the wreck, watching more of the wreck. Ryan Martin piles in there, Matt Benke's in there, and Hayden throttles up. And Hayden's truck's perfectly clean. We have a JR had a good view. Let's try and check out the 9 and see what the 9 got to see. JR getting on the brakes hard. Truck's going every which way around him. There goes Jake right on through there. Jake did a good job. Jake was at the back of this field.
Let it out outside. Let it out.
Let's watch Hayden. Bolton, Cody Brown, Lebsack.
I think your truck's seen better days.
Oh, there goes Ryan Martin and Matt Benke. Let's see what Matt saw. Oh, he gets turned into it. Oh no. Let's go back to the bar chase. Oh, Brian Martin turns down into Benke and sends them both up the track. Oh no. Oh my gosh, who punted Carson Bechtel? Holy crap. That was brutal. Let's see if it was Neckridge or somebody behind Neckridge. It's J Munch behind Neckridge. J Munch, I don't think saw it. He just piled him in there. Could not react in time. Right on board with the 69 of J Munch, Joe Munchel. Cruising in the top lane, life is good. He never see fire out of the pipe. Like, I don't think he ever even saw the wreck. Must have been distracted. Piled right in there. Well, that sets us up for green, white, checker time. The lights are still on the pace truck. I don't know if we call this one Pace Potato. I think that's the iRacing nondescript sedan that we call Pace Potato, because this one's a truck. We gotta call that a truck. And bring out the truck for the truck series, because trucks for the truck series is a lot of fun. We do truck stuff for the truck. See if we get lights out here. Indeed. It's gonna be Edwards Montrose front row. Cleaver Fisher row 2, so a couple of Chevys inside, a couple Toyotas outside. We have Margison and Hayes, then J.R. Deal, Hayden Lowell, Andrew Beach, and Jake Lawrence, your top 10. Be pretty cool to see old Beach get up there
I have more damage than I thought I did.
put on a show. Daniel Wallen after getting the lucky dog. Daniel finds himself 11th after half the field just wiped itself out. Brad Wilson 12th. Cody Brown 13th after being right in the middle of all that. It's like Cody 5-second pit stop. I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe he thought he had a faster pair, but he forgot. I don't know. Michael Deach 15th. Carson Bechtel catching up to the field. Took a minute and a half of repairs, as did Matt Benke right behind him. Brian Martin as well, 90 seconds in the pit lane. Casey Graves still in the lead lap. John Neckridge, Gatlin Downey, Davis Greenwell.
Out like 3 people and says nothing.
Owen Lebsack. I think Carson Bechtel is angry with the 69 truck. Well, all right. We're going into turn number 3, getting set for our first attempt at a green white checker.
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
I'll get it, Andy.
Lead lap trucks get back into formation. A few more coming. I don't know if they're going to get there in time. Casey Graves and crew
dog in this fight. Go get him.
trying to catch up. They're going to have to pass Clapper Newell and get into
Bro
this.
is not Mike Vick.
Get it? Because he has no dog in the fight?
Does that mean he don't got that dog?
In the fight? All right. Into the restart zone we go.
This thing is going to be a handful, by the way.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Hey, mine, brother. Hell yeah.
Davis has been wrecking the whole race.
Do not draft the 20 car. This car is a fucking
Oh,
parachute.
Cody Cleaver is bouncing off on Mike Edwards there. My goodness.
Same with the 4.
Cody was trying to side draft Edwards.
Hey, I'm just warning y'all, please Clapper, do not push me. I am like wrecking to keep it straight.
Think the outside lane can get it hooked up coming off of turn number 2. It's usually where the outside line gets his momentum. Davis gets turned. Goes up in the air. They're wrecking in the back. See if that is caution or not. Mike Edwards was ahead when the caution dropped. We'll see how iRacing scores that.
That's on me. Clapper and...
Davis Greenwell wrecking in the back, bringing out the caution.
No, brother, I know it wasn't you. You're good.
No, I'm saying it was me. My car's totally fried. The motor's fine, but the steering's everywhere.
Goes up the track, gets in the Gatlin Downey.
I don't know if that was going to be or what, but with 47, come back slow. I try to go to the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Truck has been all center since I wrecked.
I don't know how Lebsack got that much momentum to hit that hard.
Yeah, I think we all had both cars and I just added together.
It was just really the only way that really would be able to get around that 47 and not have like a massive ticket.
Dang, Lebsack hits hard in the 00. Let's go watch his trick.
Everyone else got by me just fine. I don't want to hear blaming about the 47 himself.
Dalton Hayes thinking people talking about him when he's in there not, I don't think. Dalton. Didn't do anything wrong. Oh my gosh.
I'll take the blame if y'all quit bitching.
Hell yeah, brother.
That might be one of the best things Davis Greenwell's ever said. That needs to be in every radioactive ever. I'll take the blame if y'all quit bitching. That was fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, my motor's totally fine. It's just like, I think I got both rear tires pointing the wrong way and they're just flopping around and shit.
I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't mean to shove you there. I got a little contact from you and the other car behind me.
So iRacing does score Montrose as the leader. He will once again be the control truck.
Okay, dog coming outside.
Well, the 19 gets one of his laps. That'll help him. Goes from 3 laps down to 2 laps down. Moves up to 24th. Amount of trucks taking damage repair is extensive. 00 from this wreck. Casey Graves from the last wreck. Brian Martin from last wreck. Davis Greenwell from both wrecks. John Neckridge getting some damage repair. Dalton Hayes down there trying to fix it up. Gatlin Downey A lot of trucks torn up. Judging by the lap times, I think the top 6 are the only ones that don't have some kind of damage. 71 has been down for repairs. Hayden's had repairs. Lawrence has had repairs. Llewellyn may be clean. I know he was lucky dog.
What's this thing idle at?
Brad Wilson's got damage. Cody Brown's got
1300.
damage.
1300.
I'm good then.
Let's roll through on the right rear
left front
shot.
getting knocked off.
Don't adjust your set there.
It's 1350.
No,
That
it ain't.
I
might
too
just
thought I
be
was
the
good
Chevy
because I
issue.
wasn't down RPM.
And Dalton's trick is fucked. That looks very bent. But I can't tell if that's the normal Silverado, putting the new Silverado in the old Silverado template thing. The way that gap is, it looks like that. Mike Edwards looks clean. Cody Cleaver, good looking truck. Mike Fish, nice and clean. JR Deal, nice and clean. Margison, nice and clean. Beach had a minute pit stop, but they look like they pulled the fenders out pretty damn good because it looks pretty clean. Hayden Lowell, truck looks pretty new. Jake Lawrence looks in good shape. Daniel Llewellyn, pretty good there in 10th. TJ Floyd looks nice and clean. 51 looks clean. It's like Cody Brown's truck looks undamaged. So there's some trucks in there that are still pretty decent. Matt Benke, don't see damage. Carson Bechtel, I don't know if this is just a glitch because I know he had damage. Deech, Martin, all these trucks look fine. Neckridge does not look fine. County at 18th, okay. Neckridge, not okay. Casey Graves, not okay. Dalton Hayes, not okay. Davis is not okay. Owen, not okay. Burgess looks okay.
54, you're on top. Pinky.
My car's a little less rough, but again, I'm just gonna not race nobody this time.
It's probably a good idea. First green white checker did not go good. Broken trucks in the back all wrecking.
You mean to tell me you ain't gonna go middle 3 here?
Re-rack it and try again. Yeah, C2X Montrose in first. 10/10 Edwards in second. C2X Cleaver in third. You have
Can I
a
have a
independent
DOL?
with Mike Fisher in fourth.
You
We
asked
have
for that now, or is it going into 3 and 4?
10/10 Margison and Deal. C2X Beach. Low drag Hayden Law, C2X Hayden Law, one of
19
those.
and 10, stay behind.
Jake Lawrence 10/10, Daniel Llewellyn, low drag.
Oh. Pass. I gotta pass people. Hey, 07, I'm gonna try and get out of your way. I'm broke.
Field rolls into the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. Green white checker attempt number 2 from Daytona Beach, Florida in the low drag truck series. Already 3 wide. Brian Martin to the top, going around outside of Matt Benke and then up the outside of Brad Wilson, trying to get up to the top 10 in that third line. Pretty good head of steam. Big gap. Daniel Llewellyn up to the pack there. Edwards side drafting the 2 a bit there. And pull him back. And Daniel Llewellyn turns into Carson Bechtel. Bechtel's going to get up on 2 wheels and sliding down around. And that's going to be our next caution. And we go back under yellow once again as they wreck in the back once again. That's Daniel Llewellyn, kind of mid-pack. We'll give him a mid.
Okay, the wreck isn't up here. We can still go.
Bechtel going for a wild ride. What happens to Llewellyn? See Brian Martin behind him. Martin goes to the middle. Daniel tries to block him way too late. Daniel turns himself across the nose of the 54 and into Carson Bechtel. That is how that one unfolded.
Wrecking for 90th again.
I believe that was 12th and 13th. Daniel Llewellyn, Carson Bechtel. Carson goes up on 2 wheels. Wild. On board with the 59 truck, following Cody Brown in the Sundrop machine. Cody moves up the lane. Carson's trying to pull up to TJ Floyd and gets up on his side. Really didn't hit anything hard. Truck ought to be okay. Re-rack and try again. That was 54. Brian Martin in the middle lane. Daniel Llewellyn, just a late block gone bad. Goes across the nose of the 54. Turns down into Carson Bechtel. Gets him up on two wheels. And we go to our third attempt at a green-white checker. Third and final. We won't do any after this one.
Come down on the 59.
What about 59?
Did your window net come down? Are you alright?
Hell no, that some bitch stayed up. We still in it. I've only been in about 4 of them.
Only 4.
Lucky dog outside, lucky dog.
Try harder, Carson. This is 19. Mm-hmm. 19 gets himself another lap back. Passes Dalton Hayes in the process and is moved up to 23rd. Good job, him. Ian Montrose, Mike Edwards, Cody Cleaver, Mike Fisher, JR Deal. Not much has changed in that top 5. Varderson 6th, Beach in 7th. Hayden Lowe 8th.
One more caution after this. We'll be back on the low lap.
Well, the next caution would end it.
This race was so good for so long.
And then we remembered that
Hey, Cliff. Good thing I missed. Probably. What's up, Cliff?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Corey, it's a typical SRO race, and people are doing what you did in turn 3.
Huh?
Too soon.
IGA.
So I am Confucian.
I like how you touched me there.
Oh, baby. We gotta keep it clean for the stream.
Yes.
Fuck the stream, take me.
Back won't feeling it. 10 forward. 10 forward. Get yourself feeling good. Well, I guess we can talk to Ian again. It's better than just staring at the truck spacing.
I got
Ian.
2 minutes of damage left. Surely it's drivable, right?
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
Hello. Charles
Well, I had a
and
minute 30
Davis. All right,
before
I'm
that.
just going to mute them. There we go. Hi. Well, third attempt at the green white checker. Are you just kind of hoping they all crash behind you and you hang on to it?
Yeah, but who knows with these restarts and yeah, who knows? I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, so we'll see.
10-4. Well, we've not had much promise of having any kind of green flag running here at the end, but we'll see how it all plays out. Good luck to you, man.
10-4. Thanks.
And to be fair, we have to go talk to Mikey real quick. Surprise.
Hi.
Hi. Well, front row, green white checker final attempts. You've been very close getting past them these last 2 restarts, but then the damn yellow comes out. How do we think this one's going to play out?
You just had to curse me by dragging me in here, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I talked to both of you. I had to be fair.
That's fair. I don't know. I'd rather be up here because he has a teammate behind him, and Mike's been pretty good on the restart, so we'll see how it goes.
10-4, good luck.
Thank you.
I knew you would say that, so I pulled you in first. Oh, let's see if Mike's hanging out. I don't see Mike Fisher at the top. Normally we get a chance to talk to him, but I don't see him this time. Sure. I'll just leave it at that. Get ready for the final attempt at a green-white checker. Montrose Edwards front row. Take your pick, chat. Who do you think's winning this thing? We saw Jay Schaefer win this thing from like 30th one time as the only truck not to crash on the last lap. Do we see that again? Do we see something up at the front? Do we see good racing for once? Who knows? I don't have IOs, judging by the last several restarts. A lot of damaged trucks causing issues. Brief blink there from Fisher. Montrose gets a little bit of a jump, goes before the green flag, takes Cody Cleaver with them. They're going to try and string it out here and force Edwards to work with Deal. He could drop down and pick up Deal, but Deal wouldn't be clear of Fisher. They're broken apart on this front, so that's going to be a problem. Montrose did not have Cody Cleaver right on him. That's going to be advantage 43 and 14 through the corner. Montrose is trying to pull up the side draft, but he doesn't have the angle right now. It's actually now is when he'd want a side draft, once the nose gets out in front of the other truck. Down the backstretch we go. Hopefully everyone keeps it together for a lap. Daniel Llewellyn in the outside wall. Parts are flying off a truck. There's 55 of Margison in there, and Mike Edwards was out front. There is the caution. We'll see how iRacing scores it. I think Mike Edwards got it. Caution came out.
Mikey.
And there it is. Mike Edwards able to get by Montrose before that caution came out. It really happened because the teammates didn't stay connected. Montrose and Cleaver broke apart. And Edwards and the 43 of Fisher were able to work together, get Edwards out to the front.
Where's the 55?
55 is crashed.
Oh yeah, Mikey. Good win.
Mikey, third win at Daytona this week.
Wait, are we allowed to race here, or are we supposed to get in a certain order?
Really? Should be pretty obvious.
I don't know, the 55's going to pass me, or I'm going to get all black.
Well, then you better let him by.
Wait, so we're supposed to get in order?
Yes, you are. Or you will get a black flag.
Wait.
Come on, 00, catch up.
I'm waiting on the 55.
35, let's go. 35.
Hey, how about one more green light check?
It's not how it works.
Just one more, just one more.
You're an addict.
Just one more.
And Edwards may have crossed the line before Montrose. Edwards is your winner eventually. Don't do anything to get black flag till everyone finishes the race. Don't forget. Which means don't go backwards. Jake Lawrence.
Black flag for that.
Jake's still going backwards.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wrecked a bunch of people tonight. Not my best showing. I'm sorry.
Top three to the waiting room, please, and thank you. Edwards, Montrose, Fisher to the waiting room. Smartest thing I ever did was be able to talk to these guys in the race. Putting that thing on, what's it called? Race control, so I can get in there and talk when I need to. Fisher, Montrose, Edwards waiting for them in the waiting room. No one seems to be in any kind of hurry to do it. We'll interview whoever gets there first.
Please don't. Please. Please. Please.
Waiting for our drivers in the waiting room, please, and thank you. Somebody flying through the grass. Montrose sitting on the pit lane. Can't see Mike Fisher. I did it again. One day I'll get it right. Still nobody in the waiting room. Nobody wants their interviews. I could just end this thing. Nobody wants to talk. There's Ian. Hello.
Hello.
Well, we brought home P2. Kind of disappointing being the leader on the green-white checker, but at least still a really good finish for you tonight. I don't know. Just the timing of the caution kind of bit you. It looked like your teammate Cleaver couldn't stay on your tailgate, and you guys got kind of separated, and it screwed you.
Yeah, it was just harder on the bottom line to get drive off the corner. Just with the way that the cars were revving, so like it was just tricky to keep that momentum going on the bottom. So. You know, I don't want to be bitter or anything. Mike was there all night, and you know, 2 seconds later or 2 seconds sooner, it could have been different, but nonetheless, he won it. So I just want to give him a shout out. Good race to him. But you know, Cody we tried everything we could. We changed the timing on the restart. You know, we tried everything we could. Like Cody pointed out, this is like the 4th time Mike's done this to us. So, like,
Yeah.
He become some sort of villain or something. So,
Well, now you know. Next time, just wreck him early.
just wreck him. I mean, I should have put him in the fence. Go back to my roots.
I mean, this is what we all know you for, is the bulldog, right?
Exactly right. Yeah. No, we could have gone full circle but no. I still want to apologize again to Travis for earlier on. Just didn't mean to wreck him like that. But all in all, that was a crazy race, and I'll be glad to see the back of Daytona, I think.
Well, Ian with 2 eyes getting 2nd place tonight, and I'm still laughing at your driver moniker on your door with the lowercase I to start it off. That's hilarious.
I had to make sure people got it. All right, I didn't want to be called Lane. All right.
No more Lane. That's great. All right, man. Hit me with the friends, family, sponsor shoutouts for your P2 tonight.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody at C2X, Cody, Bleach,
Yes. Always
Trenton,
Bleach.
everybody that was coming out tonight. It was just it was fun to hang out. Thanks to yourself for broadcasting and for league adminning.
One of those.
Low Drag Low Drag sponsors this, right?
Yes,
so
it is.
Thanks to Low Drag.
And 712 Breaks.
Appreciate them. Yes, and 712 Breaks. So appreciate both of them, and appreciate everybody for coming out. And happy new season to everybody.
There you go. All right, bud. Congrats on a strong P2 to start off your truck season. We appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, DG. Have a good one.
Ian Montrose in the one truck, bringing it home in P2 tonight. And now we go get Mike Edwards if we can get his truck out on the track. On a one-man broadcast show, we got to jump around and do things kind of crazy every once in a while. There we go. Get him doing his donuts out there, having a good time. And we can bring in the fancy graphics from over here with the winner graphic. Isn't that cool? Okay. Now we can bring him in. Now we're ready. Mike Edwards, DG. Got a copy?
Hi.
Hi. Well, you done did a thing, and it's like your 3rd win this week. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. 3 for 3 since Derek put Golden Eagle in the car.
Yeah, something about that Golden Eagle. You love it.
Apparently.
Good times. Well, strong start. Lots of happy sponsors for you. You got the victory there, and caution came out at just the right time. Did you know you had it, or were you kind of worried?
It was kind of close. I mean, I screwed Cody out of a win the same exact way on the final green-white, and I figured I'd screw Ian out of one. So, I mean, might as well get the whole team while I'm at it.
Yeah, next thing you know, you'll get Cliff, and then you'll be on the list, and then all kinds of things happen.
Yeah, sounds fun.
All right, well, you got your friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for your victory here at Daytona tonight.
Everybody at Golden Eagle, Derek for putting me on with that, you for putting together this paint for me, for screen printing, and all the guys at Tintons.
You like the Stewart 14 on there?
Yeah, it's hot.
Good, good. Well, congrats on your strong run, and wow, are you angry that you don't have winning you're in anymore?
To an extent, yeah, because motivation runs out quickly as the season goes on.
Well, now you have to fight every single week. You can't just win and then do nothing for a few weeks and then be in the playoffs. You got to fight the whole season, and I don't know. It should make the content more exciting, I think.
Do we have halfway points?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I led halfway too, so we're sitting pretty good to start off.
Yeah, that's all. Quite the haul. Maximum points, unless you probably don't lead the most laps, but still very good on the points. Very nearly maximum.
Yeah, I'll take it.
10-4, get on out of here, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for something, I'm sure.
Yeah, something. All right, thanks, man.
Later. Mike Edwards, he'll probably be in the super speedways, if not the GT3s, but sometimes he's hit or miss with a GT3. But it is Watkins Glen, so we may see him for that. Watkins Glen usually gets a pretty good turnout of the oval guys. Let's see if Mike Fish showed up. I don't think he did. Check one more time. No Mike Fisher, so we don't get a third place interview. Do we have Cody Cleaver? I'm just going to run down the list till we get a third person interview. No Cody Cleaver. No Jake Lawrence. Who's next? TJ Floyd, you hanging out? No TJ Floyd. A lot of these guys already left. No Brad Wilson. Is Cody hanging out? Yes. Cody. DG, you got a copy?
What's up, man?
Not a whole lot. You were the third person still in here, so I just came down to talk.
What's up?
Not much. You brought it home, what, 8th tonight? Wild race out there.
Yeah, I think everybody just lose their minds after so much Daytona. I don't know. I don't get it. We've had a couple of good races this week. This one, just everyone went nuts for some reason.
Were the
it
trucks
was fun?
Were the trucks handling weird? Because I heard Davis bitching about it the whole time, and I didn't know what
I
the
really
change
don't know what Davis was smoking. I mean, the trucks drove fine. To me, they drove the best out of all the cars this week.
Dang. So Davis is high. The trucks drove fine. Brought it home P8. People were just kind of losing their minds. Was it you that said brain rot?
Yes, I mean, I just got tired of hearing the bitch, and it's like, yes, that move was stupid, but I mean, it's like we're on lap like 20, and they send it up the middle. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, and then everyone's, I don't know, everyone's bickering at each other. And it's like, come on, it's first race, guys. I mean, come on.
I said it on stream. It sounds like they're in mid-season form already.
Right.
You think they've been racing for months and months and months, and it's like the end of the schedule. Nope.
But yeah, made it home P8. I'm slowly on the mend. I've been sick as crap all week, and I made the cup race last night barely, drug myself out of bed, and then feel a little better tonight. I'm happy with the P8.
Glad you're feeling better. Hopefully you enjoyed the truck. Kind of threw it together and just added some things here and there. Splashed some green on the spoiler in the front just for fun. Try to break up the red.
It looks awesome.
All right, I'm glad you love it. And you got your friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for your 8th place finish tonight. And don't forget your teammate for winning.
Shout out Low Drag for sponsoring the series. Shout out you for painting that beautiful truck. Shout out Mikey and all my 10-10s boys. We had a pretty good night. Jake finished 5th. Mikey won. And yeah, awesome night.
And 712 breaks, because they're technically
712 breaks, yeah.
We gotta throw them in there. All right, man. Congrats on the good run tonight. Hopefully more things to come this season. It looks like a lot of short tracks and super speedways, so it's quite an interesting mix. It should be some good content. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I kind of did what Lucas did. The first 5 races follows the schedule, like the true Craftsman schedule. Then it diverts a little bit, and then the playoffs is the Craftsman schedule again. So it kind of follows the schedule a little bit.
Just with some things we want thrown in there.
Yep,
nice.
Exactly.
All right, well, congrats on the good start to the season. Hopefully we'll have some more next week. Where are we headed next week?
Atlanta.
New or old?
New
Atlanta. Oh boy. More super speedway racing next week. It can only go good, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, we're gonna do it twice.
All right, man. Get on out of here. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, man.
Jump up out of his channel since I was technically in his. I can't move him out because I invaded. All right, that's going to do it from Daytona Beach. Let's run through our final results so we can pay the bills and get out of here. Drop that, close that, and hit this button. All right. I like that hide all button. It's very useful. Mike Edwards, your winner tonight. Ian Montrose and Mike Fisher on the podium. Cody Cleaver, Jake Lawrence rounding out your top 5. Then TJ Floyd, Brad Wilson, Cody Brown, Matt Benke, and Michael Dietz your top 10. Running on to page 2, Gatlin Downey, Owen Lebsack, Brian Martin, Carson Bechtel, Casey Graves, Daniel Llewellyn, Davis Greenwell, John Neckrich, Hayden Lowell, and Andrew Beach, your top 20. Then we have Zach Martison, Joseph Burgess, J.R. Deal, Dalton Hayes, Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Jay Munch, Stephen Farr, Ethan Evers, Kenny Frisbee, and Lucas Hoitzma. Final page, Damon Nagel, Dave Hoitzma, Jeff Rachowski, and Travis Martin. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Let's run through our sponsors to get the bills paid, and then we can get out of here and enjoy the rest of our night and head into Friday. Thanks, Wild Horse Broadcasting, doing our ARCA series on Monday. Wanagoons does our Dirt series with the Pro Dirt late model on Tuesday. Take a breath. And then we have Arc Music on Tuesday doing our Xfinity series, 712 breaks, not only helping out with Friday nights, but also does our Wednesday Cup series with CTC and Lucas and Company. Low Drag does our Thursday night truck series with 712 breaks. And then Fort Worth Screen Printing does our GT3 series tomorrow. That's going to be fun. And then we have our Super Speedway series put on by Golden Eagle. Of course, they were the sponsor of the winner tonight, so that's pretty fun. Ethan Evers with the podcast, Evers Fever podcast, doing our sidecar on Sunday. Sunday is our duels for that. Then Big C's Diecast. Make sure to scan that QR code and check out the Facebook Marketplace. Lots of good diecasts at a really good price there from my friend Cliff. And then CTC Race Network puts on our Wednesday night Cup series. So thanks to all of our people that help support this. Thanks to all of our drivers, all of our fans, and everyone that helps make this go. We appreciate you all so very much. Run through our comments one more time through YouTube. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Lucas saying good win, Mike. Cliff saying agreed that he missed it. Mikey says thank you. And yeah, we're all caught up. Mikey, they're real tired of you winning all this many times and taking wins on the last lap. All caught up now. Thank you guys for coming out. Sorry about the Twitch going down and having to switch to YouTube, but I appreciate you doing that for us. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we will see you guys tomorrow night for the doubleheader with GT3s and the Super Speedway series. Thank you so very much. Have a great night.